YouTube. This is the Dbtgamer show. And this is episode 115. Earlier on last year, I reviewed some Star Fox games. I reviewed Lilac Wars and Star Fox Command. Now I'm going to review a very good Star Fox game. One of the best ones on the GameCube. Star Fox Adventures. Really, really good Star Fox game. And so, let's start this review. Peppy, send me an R-wing. Okay, now the story for Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube. It's a very, very good story. Basically, the story goes for the game. Fox McCloud is patrolling the Lilac system one day, and General Pepper sends him a new mission. A planet called Dinosaur Planet is falling to pieces due to an evil person, an evil dinosaur called General Scales. He has stolen all 4 spell stones from the Force Point temples, and you need to go down to the planet and collect all 4 spell stones. That's the first part of the story. There's also a lot to do with. There's also a new part of the story which involves Fox's girlfriend, Crystal. In this game, Crystal gets kidnapped by General Scales and put into this weird crystal thing. And throughout Fox's adventure, in between collecting the spell stones, you have to collect these things called Krazoa spirits to rescue her. This is the first game that Crystal appears in, and she's quite a good character, I think. At the beginning of the game, you even get to play as her, which is quite good. So the story is very, very good, and I really enjoyed the storyline for this game. So let's start this review. Now the graphics for the game. Well, the graphics of the game, I can only describe them in one word. And that is beautiful. The graphics in this game are just beautiful. They look so, so good. This is probably one of the games that showed probably the best capabilities of the Nintendo GameCube when it first came out. I mean, just look at this R-wing. That R-wing looks so realistic. The controls of the game. Well, the controls of the game are really, really good. R is your shield, L is your L target, Z is your binoculars, thumbstick moves you around, your D-pad switches between your map, your compass and your scanner. A talks to people and also operates your staff. B cancels stuff, X rolls, Y uses items in the game, your C stick is your inventory. There is one slight problem with the controls that I have. I'll try and explain it to you the best way I can. Let's say you're going to use a fire spell, right? If you want to use an item or a spell, you can either use the Y button to use the item or the spell, or you can use the A button. Personally, I think it's a little bit confusing and a little bit annoying, because sometimes I use the spell at the wrong time or the item at the wrong time because I pressed the wrong button. Personally, Rareware, when you made this game, it should have just been the Y button, because it was a little bit annoying when I kept using the spells at the wrong time, wasting my magic. Anyway, let's go into my R-wing and I'll show you some more stuff. The music in the game. Well, the music in the game is also very good. There's a lot of good music in here, and a lot of the tunes are really, really good. The voice acting is perfect. It's got all the same voice actors from Lilac Wars, so all the voice acting is spot on. The gameplay is an adventure sort of game. The game is very similar to Zelda. This is not your run-of-the-mill space shoot-'em-up. When I first played this game, I wasn't so sure if I liked it so much. But as I got into it, I thought, this is awesome. And I really enjoyed playing it. Let's talk about the good about this game. Well, the good about this game is definitely the gameplay, the story, and the cutscenes. Another great thing are these awesome shooting stages which you get to do whilst you're flying to Dinosaur Planet and going to the different areas. To pass these shooting stages, all you have to do is fly through a certain amount of gold rings. It's pretty simple to start, but it does get more difficult. To control your R-wing, you move the joystick around to move it. Left trigger barrel rolls left, right trigger barrel rolls right. A shoots your laser, Y boost, X brakes, B's your bombs. And that's basically all there is to it to control the R-wing. The controls work really well. You can do some quite impressive manoeuvres. Once I get down to the planet, I will talk about some more stuff. Because most of the action happens on Dinosaur Planet itself. That's where all the puzzles, dungeons and bosses are. One of the best things about this game is Tricky the Earthwalker. This is Tricky, this little dinosaur down here. He has several special abilities to help you through your quest. You can let him dig up stuff so you can find secret items. You can tell him to set things on fire. He's just a really good companion for Fox. Although at times he can be a bit annoying. He's not as annoying as Ashley from Resident Evil 4, but he still can be annoying. His health bar is here. It's displayed in mushrooms. You feed him mushrooms to so he can use his powers. This is Fox's magic bar. And this is Fox's health bar. The health bar is extended every time you beat a boss for Fox only. To extend your magic bar, you have to find special caves. In the game, you have several spells. There's one that shoots fire. There we go. You've got an ice spell which can freeze certain enemies. You've got a sharp claw disguise which turns you into a sharp claw. Personally, I think this one is a bit stupid because you shouldn't need to use magic just to change your character's costume. So that was a bit silly, I think. You got the super ground quake and also the ground quake. This is one of the strongest spells in the game. Ground quake, when you first get it, it's quite a weak move. You can only beat certain enemies with it. But when you get the super ground quake, it is just really, really powerful. You can knock down even giant T-Rexes with it. You get a spell up on special doors, which you can find special items in, which is quite useful. There's also a shop in the game. The shop is quite a good feature, although the shopkeeper is a bit of a bitch because early in the game you have a pair of binoculars and you lose them, and then she steals them from you, and then she forces you to buy them back. So, and the shopkeeper also steals things from the people of Dinosaur Planet and makes you buy them and return them to her, to return them to the correct dinosaur. So the shopkeeper can be a bit of a bitch. Anyway, YouTube, I've run out of time, so please join part 2 of my Star Fox Adventures review, where I will continue to talk about this game. Until then, see ya!